facts right.
New developments tonight in the murder of a mother of 5 found dead in her Cottonwood home. After 11 days, the Shasta County Sheriff's Department says there is a person of interest. Good evening. Glad you're with us. I'm Mike Mangus.
I'm Jennifer Scarborough. That person of interest that they are naming is Karen Duenas' husband, Mark. This is his photo. Investigators tell us that Karen and Mark had been married for more than 30 years. They had 5 children together. KRCR News Channel 7 Shay Arthur was the first reporter to arrive at the Duenas' Robinson Glen Drive home today when detectives served a search warrant there. So Shay, did detectives tell you what exactly they were looking for?
Well, no, Jennifer, they didn't get into specifics. However, I just met with Sergeant Brian Jackson, who tells me he spoke to Mark this morning. He told me Mark is not in custody and does not know if or when he will be arrested. Now, this is some fresh video from the crime scene today. Investigators arrived there at about 11:30 this morning. Now, here you can see the garage, and some of the windows are tarped off to keep the investigation private. Now, I did try to get a closer look at the scene, but was asked to leave. Investigators told me it was information gathered in the last 24 hours, including several interviews this morning, that led them to naming Karen's husband, Mark Duenas, as a person of interest. And now I pressed detectives for more information. All they would tell me is they plan to release more details in the next few days. We'll pass along anything that comes into our newsroom. Shay Arthur, KRCR News Channel 7.
All right, thank you, Shay. Just to kind of take you back into what has gone on up to this point, we've gathered the facts, put together a timeline for you. Have a look. Karen's body was found early Saturday morning, May 5th. Deputies say her husband, Mark, called 911 saying he had found her body in her bedroom. On the morning of May 10th, divers searched the ACID canal just blocks from the Duenas' home. They say they didn't find anything. Later that afternoon, Sheriff Tom Basenko held the first news conference, announcing that the cause of death was multiple stab wounds. Karen was laid to rest last Friday, May 11th. Now, later that night, Karen's fellow nursing students held a memorial outside the Shasta College Health Sciences building. And that brings us to today, when Karen's husband, Mark, was named a person of interest in the investigation. Secret Witness is still offering a $10,000 reward for any person who may have information